This video chart presentation of ADK Health Systems. ADK is an AMEX listed stock trading under ticker ADK. Kicking off 2011, had a real strong climb down here around $3.50 up to over $6. Like so many stocks recently, it's retraced, but it's down near a substantial support level right now. So we're going to keep this on radar to continue to hold this support and potentially try and put together some upward trend from here forward. Over the last few months, stock price has still been trickling downward while the MACD continues to make higher lows. That's a positive divergence. It's a sign of a trend reversal. It's something that you want to keep an eye on from here forward. Technical traders will just be looking to continue to make the higher low, hold this area, try and make a break, move back through the zero mark, which is a bullish indication of trend. Similar look with the PPO. ADX is getting down very low. That shows you that there's not a lot of strength to the direction of this chart, meaning that downtrend for the last few months appears to be losing strength. As the ADX approaches 10, it's a pretty common bounce area for it, and if this continues to come down this way, I'd look for the reversal at that point, which could further indicate the overall shift and potential upward trend to begin. MFI, of course, has slid backward the last few days with the price per share. It's typically a very volatile indicator. And if ADK can continue to hold these support levels, just look for the MFI to try and hold around that 50 mark. Shows neutrality at that point. Accumulation distribution, kind of in a channel. Right now in the lower portion, I'd want to see that area hold, not make some new lower lows. Curl back upward, challenge the upper part of that channel. Very short term, you can see a shake in money flow is moving back towards zero slightly. CCI registering right around zero, that's pretty neutral. Tells you it's trading near its mean over the last 20 periods. Full still is showing some momentum trying to come into this. Again, pretty neutral point right there around 50. You want to see it hold and trend over top of 50. That's a sign of bullishness. Much like the MACD, the trick is trying to develop an upward channel, a potential bullish cross coming, and that's what you look for. The trick is a triple exponentially smoothed indicator, and you just look for upward trends. It's a sign of bullishness. RSI is holding right around 50. Again, a pretty neutral area. So what we're getting overall from the indicators is a basic sign of neutrality, leaning towards the bullish side of things, and that of course is tying right in with this support level. And that's all important as long as these support levels can hold. We would put a very bottom support down here around $3.70. It was the lows that were just recently achieved. You can go way back into here a year ago. It's near 52-week lows, and there was a little bit of resistance established there. So I'd consider that a solid bottom support. In the more near term, you can see a support level around $3.90. Now we're getting pretty close to where it closed, closing at $4.05 yesterday, and that support level would run right up to around $4. You can see a little bit of support right through there. Again, a little bit of support in through here. Typically look at support, especially when you're looking at long-term charts like this. This is a one-year chart. As an area, it's very difficult a lot of times to pinpoint a precise spot, and this chart shows support in the area of $3.90 up to $4. So that's what I'd be looking for to hold. You can see the 50-day moving average is coming in through there. It appears it's starting to flatten out and curl. Now you look for the price per share to come off the support, try and push through this old high of 444, and come up here and challenge these old highs around 471. You can see it's a pretty thinly traded stock, 34,500 shares traded, and that's right about average, perhaps slightly above average over the last few months. But volume clearly can pick up in this stock, and that's the type of thing I'd be looking for. I'd want to see the move through the 50-day moving average. I'd want to see it challenge this resistance point up here around $4.40, and I'd want to see that accompanied by volume. Because when you're looking for an overall trend reversal in a chart, you're looking for the bottom, then a higher low to be established, buying pressure to come into the play, take out a resistance point, and then on any pullback, in classic TA fashion, you want that resistance to become support, establish a new higher high, and let the chart make the overall reversal and trend. So for the time being with ADK, I'd really want to see $4 hold. Worst case scenario, the bottom support at $3.70. I'd look for a little bit of resistance around $4.40, and a key area of resistance coming in around $4.70. Historically, it was a bit of a resistance area, running right up around $4.80. That ties right in with the 200-day moving average, and I'd identify that as a key area of resistance if this chart's going to identify 370 as a bottom and try and uptrend from there forward. Those are the things that I see in the ADK stock chart, but as always, this is merely my interpretation. Thank you for watching, and trade smart.